Oh, of course there's no space left on this card. Hi. Hello. This is so weird. I have not vlogged in so long. I don't even know how to like intro this. Hi, if you're new here, my name's Margot, but all my closest friends call me Marg. And welcome to my channel. I really just do this for fun, and it's like a kind of like a therapy session sometimes. So thanks for stopping by. If you're not new here and you're subscribed, or you've just watched my videos before, welcome back. It's been a minute. I've been gone for a little while, but I'm back today. Today is Thursday, November 19th. 70 degrees outside, so kind of like finally feeling like fall here in Texas. And I just kind of felt an urge to pick up the camera. I think the last time I uploaded anything, it was like my furlough series. And to be honest, I actually had more like edited film to go into that series, but I just got tired of showing you guys just the same stuff I was doing all day, every day, and I didn't feel like I was being helpful at all or making anybody else that's been furloughed feel better about their situation. And at the time, I was just like, ugh, I was so just like kind of down and beating myself up about not having a job. And so I just stopped, like completely stopped uploading, stopped vlogging, everything, and kind of spent the summer trying to renew an old relationship. Did not work. Hunting for a job all summer, which was a huge struggle. If you've lost your job because of everything that's happened with COVID, I'm in that same boat with you. It is now November, middle of November, almost end of November, and I'm still interviewing for full-time jobs, and it's been hard. And I've just been dealing with like personal stuff. So like like insecurities and lack of self-confidence, and a lot of that has stemmed from that relationship that I was trying to force to make work. But now that that whole situation is done and over with, I'm finally in a space where I can start to move forward and work on myself, and I'm really happy about it. And I've talked with some of my closest friends here, just kind of about it and like how I should approach life now. Because I've, you know, when things don't work out, it makes you feel some type of way. It makes you feel like you're not good enough, makes you feel like you're not worthy, but how people treat you says more about them than it does about you. And so I had a really good talk with one of my girlfriends here last weekend about how to handle this whole situation. And I had a good talk with one of my guy friends here and just got his perspective on it this morning. And it's so crazy because I've kind of known all along what I needed to do, and so now I just have to do it. So I've been dealing with a lot since you guys last saw me. I know we all have, like, that's just life. Like, especially this year, 2020, like, oh my, we never know what's gonna happen next, and then we've been just getting one blow after another after another after another. And I think I can speak for everyone when I say this, like, we are so ready to move to 2021, like get us out of 2020 as fast as possible and get us into 2021 so we can like try to move into our new normal. We got a new president, which is so exciting. We have our first black female, black Asian female vice president, so that's just like sent me over the moon. And I've been doing like a lot of other stuff in between that I haven't really showed you guys on this channel, so I started a podcast, and I think I might have hinted at it not too long ago in some of my previous videos, but I'll be sure to include the information in the description box below. But I started a podcast and I really like it, and I've been doing it for almost 2 months now, and I drop a new episode every Monday. And that's just like, it's so much fun. Like, for someone who's as introverted as me, I still like to talk a lot, and I guess it's easy to talk to a microphone or talk to a camera. But I also like enjoy interacting with people. So I've got a segment on there called Hey Girl, and I get to chat with some of my closest friends here. But overall, I love podcasting. It's so much fun. And the biggest thing that I've started, I feel like if you've been on YouTube at all, you've probably seen where people are like, oh, I just started a candle business. Well, I am now part of that group. I started a candle business, and the store is gonna open in December, so the second week of December. I originally had it scheduled to open next Friday. So next Friday is what would traditionally be Black Friday, but I'm just not ready. I still have like actual business things that need to be done. I've got inventory that needs to be labeled, and just I've got candles that need to be poured, really. And I've got to finish like designing my online site and just doing all that, and it's a lot more than I expected, but it's something that makes me really happy. And this is something that is 100% my own, and knowing that I've been unemployed for so long and I haven't had consistent streams of income coming in, having something that is 100% mine, and like, I'm not a part of a group, I'm not like a contract worker or anything, like this is 100% my own. Like, I reap all of the profits, and I decide what I want to do with this business and what direction I want to take it in. Oh my goodness, it makes me feel so good. Yeah, I just felt the urge. I put on clothes today, and I put on concealer, and I put on lip gloss, and I like brushed my eyebrows and put my contacts in. So I was like, I look cute today. Let me like bring out the vlog camera. But yeah, I just wanted to kind of give you guys an update on what's going on. Life, personal stuff, working through that. Work stuff, trying to still get a full-time job, working through that. Business stuff, my own personal business ventures, working through that. And I just wanted to be honest and let you guys know, like, as much as I like YouTube and as much fun as I've had doing this, because I don't have like a ton of subscribers, my channel is not monetized, so I literally do this for fun. I have to say though, I don't know how much time I'll be able to devote to it in the future, especially with me getting this business started and still being very intentional about trying to find a full-time job. I'm just not sure if I'm gonna be able to have that time to devote to editing and posting vlogs anymore. Also, I'm trying this new thing where I just want to keep my personal life to myself. I feel like in some of my past vlogs, I've hinted at things that have been going on and have tried to share and be really open. And I know that's probably helped some people, but I think there are better ways for me to go about that. So you guys know I've like my experience with therapy. I've decided to, it's so funny because I'm like, oh, I'm not going to be personal anymore. And now I'm telling you guys all about my like personal life. But I've opted to not speak with a therapist right now in this point in my life. So the last therapy session I had was in September. And I just decided me and that therapist weren't really clicking the way that I needed to click with someone fairly quickly. So I'm going to be doing a different style of therapy. I think it's called cognitive behavioral therapy. And it's a lot of writing and reflecting. And so I'm going to do that because it doesn't cost anything to do except your time to kind of like read and research and do the work. So I'm going to focus on that type of therapy. And I've also kind of just been intentional about removing myself from things that trigger negative thoughts and what I deem as bad habits. So I have deactivated my personal Instagram. So if you were trying to find me on Instagram at your favorite Marg, I'm not there anymore. I just completely deactivated her, and to be honest, I don't know when I'm gonna go back. I would like to be back on it in the new year, but I'm also really enjoying this time off the grid. And I'm also not going to be speaking about a ton of personal stuff on my podcast anymore. I think I just want to keep my personal life, you know, here close to my chest, and all the other fun stuff I can kind of put out there. But it's all just a part of a greater and bigger plan for me. I'm working towards just living a more like holistically healthier and happier life. And sometimes you have to remove different pieces and components to do that. And I feel like past relationships and, you know, triggers like social media are things that I need to kind of move out of my life right now so I can start to kind of heal and move to a better place, essentially. But yeah, I wanted to be transparent with you guys and open and just let you know, like, you may not see another video from me for another 3 months or a year or ever again. But for those of you that do come here and watch, those of you that are subscribed, thank you so much. I hope that this has been as fun for you as it has been for me. It's been a lot of fun. It's been very therapeutic, and I've really enjoyed just kind of learning this whole editing process and creating and putting out content. So that's been really good for me. But I just wanted to be honest and transparent with you guys and let you know that, yeah, this may be the last video you see from me for a very long time. But I want it to be a good video, and so that's why I wanted to kind of preface it with this. But it is almost 1:30. I have not eaten today. Like, I woke up this morning and I took a really long hot bath just to kind of relax and take it easy. And like I mentioned, I had that phone call with one of my male friends out here to just kind of work through some issues that I've been having and just kind of get some, I guess, like reassurance on how I should approach people and past relationships, and how to just move forward and just get to a better space. So that took up the bulk of my morning, and now I'm gonna help a friend kind of revise her resume because she's looking for a job as well. So I'm gonna do that, and I also need to marinate some chicken. I haven't been eating a ton of chicken, but I've kind of just been craving it, so I'm gonna do some cilantro lime chicken tonight. So I need to marinate it and get that going, and then probably later tonight I'm gonna pour candles, so I'm gonna try to pick up the camera for that this evening. But yeah, that's what this is looking like. To be honest, I don't even know if this video is gonna make it to YouTube, but if it does, that's what you can expect to see. If it doesn't, oh well. But yeah, that's what's going on with me, and I'm gonna check in with you guys a little bit later. Okay, so my camera was starting to like overheat, so I had to turn it off for a second, but I'm done with like all the prep for the chicken, so it's in the fridge marinating. I made myself a little beverage. It's just orange juice, a little bit of lime juice, and some tequila, some ice. Just, you know, very simple, very easy. And let's see if my friend liked her resume. I think so. So I think she's fine. I've got a few more emails that are coming in kind of late. It's 4:30, so let's see. Okay, cool. One of them was related to a potential job offer. So they're the talent manager for the company that wants to give me an offer. It's just kind of like our liaison right now because I'm waiting on a potential offer from another company. So it's just been so much that's been going on. I think I need to bring my plants in. So I had to, okay, first of all that stuff right there, I had to kill a wasp. Like, y'all, there are still wasps out here in Texas. That's how warm it still is. But I have a pineapple plant in the green pot and a lemon tree in the pink pot, and I think I need to bring them in and put them over here by my fiddle leaf. Her name is Felicia. And then Piper is the pineapple, and I have not named my lemon tree. I don't know if I'm going to be able to revive that lemon tree. She's just struggling a little bit, but as you guys see, I like to keep a warm home, so I have my little heater out, and I just like to stay warm, you guys. Like, I don't do well in the cold. I'm pretty thin, so I'm always cold. That's why I have on a long sleeve shirt. What's the weather like right now? It's actually 75 degrees outside, so I think I'm iron deficient. But it's supposed to be really nice tomorrow. It's supposed to be 78, so that'll be super nice. And all next week, it's supposed to be like cloudy and rainy and in the 60s. So very traditional southern falls where it's wet and kind of chilly. But yeah, I think I'm gonna pour candles tomorrow. I think I mentioned that earlier, but I just don't want to pour tonight because this smell from like cooking and then trying to pour candles that you're gonna sell, and it's just like I don't want to get that together, mixed up together. But I will print some labels. So yeah, that's kind of it for today. I don't really think you guys want to see me eat dinner later or print labels, so I may like continue this vlog tomorrow just to show you all the business side of things that I've been doing, because I felt like today was a very like personal day. So I'll show you guys what the business is kind of looking like tomorrow. But until then, cheers you guys. I hope you all have a good night, and I will see you all tomorrow. This is what I really wanted to show you guys. Candles. So I don't like that piece hanging out like that. This is my small business. This is what it looks like. I do everything by hand, so I pour candles, and my shop is slated to open in December. So once the shop goes live, I'll be sure to put the website in there for you, but until then I'll link my Instagram below so you guys can check it out. But you guys, look, I'm actually getting ready to pour 2 of my smaller tins right now in my signature margarita scent, so I'm very excited about that. but I poured these lavenders earlier, and so you can tell we've got 3 different sizes. This is the largest size, and it's going to have a wooden wick in it, and then this is going to be like more of your traditional size, and then these are going to be the smaller tins. I think pricing is pretty spot on. These are $35. These are going to be, I think these are $22, and these are $12. So just kind of getting everything. But yeah, so I need to go ahead and pour this before it cools a little too much. And I can show you guys just how I do that. It's very easy. I already measured out the wax and the fragrance oil, and that's been mixed in here. Also, I normally don't pour these small tins from this big pitcher. I have this little pitcher that I use to pour these tins, and I use this one whenever I pour the big ones, like the wooden wicks and the standard size. And I only pour in small batches, so I don't pour more than like 4 or 5 candles at a time, because last drop, there we go. So I was saying that I don't pour more than 5 candles at a time, just because that's just like my thing for my business. Like, one of one, these candles are poured like with you in mind. Like, I handcraft each one of them, and each batch is the same but it's different, so I do allow for human error. So say I needed 12 grams of this one fragrance oil, but I ended up putting in 14 grams. You know, you're probably not gonna be able to tell the difference, but I know, like, it's just nice to kind of know about these little quirks about each of these candles. And not saying that it's bad to do large batch pouring, because economically that's smarter, and like you can do like it makes sense economically, like both with your money and your time. But clearly I don't have anything else to do, so I have all the time on my hand to pour a few, and then I end up washing both of my pitchers, drying them out. I have to wash my whisk, wash my like beakers, and I just do it all over again. So I just poured the signature margarita in one of our small tins, and prior to that I'd poured cotton and iris, plumeria, and lavender and rosemary. So we're gonna have 6 scents, and that's what it's gonna be to start. And then hopefully, I do plan on moving into like custom scents for my guest. I'll probably introduce the new like custom scents first. But yeah, I just wanted to share that with you guys because I forgot to pick up the camera a little bit earlier. Just trying to stay positive and do what I can to kind of just, you know, move forward with the life that I have and work with the cards that I've been dealt. So yeah, but I'm going to finish pouring the rest of these candles tonight, and that's gonna be it for this vlog. Like I said yesterday, I don't know when I'm gonna pick up the camera again. It's gonna be very sporadic, but for everybody that watches these videos and everybody that's subscribed, I just want to say thank you, because I know that your time is precious and you could be using it for something else, watching someone else's videos, doing anything else that you want to, but you all are kind enough and nice enough to watch these videos. So yeah, thank you so much, and I hope to see you guys again. I don't know when, but yeah, so I think that's gonna wrap it up for